Hi guys, so I thought I'd do a morning check-in. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent on this and making time for it. Although it's past morning, that was not my intention. So a daily check-in. Let's have a look. So this is for a collective message, and what I'll do is I'll put like a title up, which may or may not resonate with you. So if you have been drawn here by whatever title I put up, that's amazing, because hopefully this reading will resonate with you. So we've got intuition. So first of all, with this intuition card, okay, I see that there's a closed door behind this person or to the side. So it's kind of like half in view and half not. There is a calling. So whatever this is you're being called to do, you're kind of aware of it. But then I feel that there's this sense of, with the discontent and boredom, you're not actually looking at it, because it's almost like the Four of Cups energy. So with the Four of Cups energy, we're talking about your focus, and your focus being on the wrong sort of... The thing is, at the moment, is like with this energy that we're in, with the Jupiter and Neptune, is that if we focus on the things that haven't worked out for us, or we focus on the things that we've lost, we feel that we've lost, and we don't recognize the lesson, or we can't seem to shift that perspective into something positive, it does stop us from listening to what our soul is calling for us to listen to. And I feel this is the case for some people who's listening to this message, because there is so much insight. Whoever is listening to this, you do have some insight, okay? In fact, you've probably got a strategy or a plan. But then there's this sense of discontent and boredom with this one card, is where it may well just be this slight self-sabotage energy of disbelief that taking action towards something won't necessarily manifest in the way that you want it to, or work out in the way that you want it to. And that's interesting. At the bottom we've got sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is exactly talking about your intuition. It's your passions, your desires. But if you don't take action on those, it is a bit of a stagnancy. And this is a call for the new beginnings, is a call for you to take that leap of faith, because it is also the Fool card in a normal tarot deck. So let's have a look deeper at what this could potentially be for a lot of you. Okay, sacrifice, mental conflict. So there's a piece of you, it's almost like you're 60% about ready to take this leap of faith. And then there's like, let's just call it the other 40% for argument's sake. The 40% is what's kind of stopping you from moving forward. But what you don't realize is that you've actually you've already had an awareness and an epiphany, and you've already done a lot of that work. You do see the actual blockage here. You've got memories of love at the bottom, okay? This is about releasing what is no longer present in your life and allowing it to just naturally flow to where that energy is meant to flow. And that is also burdens, experiences, people, places, things that you hold on to, guilt, grief, judgment. This is about you now allowing that energy to just go and find some peace. And that will then effectively, in turn, bring the peace back to you. So let's get a little bit of a look. Ace of Pentacles. So there has been a new opportunity presented to you. Some of you, it could be work. Some of you, it could be relationship. But there is this sense of lack of self-empowerment, because of there's a lack of self-belief. So what I'm going to do, and there we go, lack of self-belief, the Nine of Swords there. It may well be that you don't have all of the answers or the plan, or you still have these insecurities that you hold on to, because the mental conflict card, I've just noticed I've put it underneath the intuition card, and we've got the sacral chakra as well, 222. And that's just synchronized, isn't it? It's just a synchronicity. So let's look at these individually. I mean, let's have a look at the sacrifice. What are we going to sacrifice here as a collective? Whoops. So we've got the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Sacrifice. And the Knight of Cups. The way these wands are almost like coming into an alignment. If you look here, almost as if she's calling it in. If you can see the imagery here, almost as if everything is starting to align, but it comes with this sense of, I mean, we could say self-love, but it's not, it's just self-acceptance more than anything. The thing that's throwing me is the Knight of Cups. But then I could see the Knight of Cups as like some form of a new emotional experience. And I'm taking away the label of it being a physical person, which is probably confusing me slightly more. So if I look at this Knight of Cups as the universe, just like these ones, the universe bringing in an emotionally fulfilling experience, that's what the Ace of Cups is telling me. Excuse me, I have to keep moving that up or down. So the sacrifice is to let go of control, let go of the attachment or the expectation or the label that you put on it. So if you've had an experience, say with a partner, and it hasn't worked out as you planned or as your mind had expected it to, and then you recognize the areas of that relationship that went wrong. It doesn't have to be a relationship. Fit it where you can. It's basically saying that you've taken away from that an idea of what you want the next experience to be like. But we find that we attach ourselves to those people, places, or things that have helped us grow. This is about sacrificing that expected energy, because it's the expectations that keep us in the sense of low self-worth. Because if we don't get what we set our heart on, we do self-sabotage. It helps. It keeps us in a place of deceit, self-deceit. And here we go. The devil energy is the attachment. And the swords represent clarity and truth and honesty, but it's how you embrace that experience and recognize the truth of that experience in order for you to then trust your intuition. The intuition is basically your inner voice, right? This is the one that you can question the intuition. You can always question the intuition. The intuition is that gut feeling that guides you. The one thing that you can't change or question is that deep knowing, because that deep knowing will never ever go away. The intuition is connected to your deep knowing. So this is like, okay, so it's like someone's knocking on your door, okay, and you're like, oh, that must be blah, blah, blah. But then something stops you opening the door because you fear it might be someone else. So you don't open that door, okay? And then later on, you get a message saying, oh, I was at your door earlier. You weren't in. And you're like, oh, I knew it was you. This is an example, okay, of us blocking ourselves from answering the call, because we deeply knew, but we doubted it because of our fear, okay? So it's like the intuition is the guide that informs us of the deep knowing. Like I say, you cannot judge your deep knowing. Your deep knowing will never go anywhere. What you know remains. Once you see truth in a situation, it doesn't go away. It's down to you to then put that truth into that experience and learn from it. Okay, and that comes with that. It is all about lessons, and it comes with emotional maturity, and that's what that Ace of Cups is all about. So your intuition and your mental conflict is all about you being informed from your soul and you being informed from your mind, okay, and how you get them to talk to each other and not allow them to be enemies. One thing you must realize is that you are completely in control of this whole experience. So let's get some clarity on that. Intuition and mental conflict. Ten of Pentacles, stability. It's how you talk to yourself. It's your mind that is the creator. Your mind will convince you of negatives or positives, and your emotions will guide you. And you put out there the positive aspect of what you want, because what you focus on will always, always grow. There's a door here with this intuition card, and there's something right behind it. But it's almost like the fears are stopping you answering that call. So tell me what this call is for some of you. It's definitely a new beginning. So we've got the Eight of Swords, which is self-entrapment. We've got the World, a brand new start, a brand new cycle, the Star right at the bottom. Star, your wish fulfillment. But this is just a step. This wish fulfillment is what you're calling in now. So why does it feel like you're ignoring that call? Tell me about ignoring the call. We've got the Four of Pentacles, because your boundaries are really high. Your boundaries are really high. The Nine of Wands is what they call the wounded warrior. We stay in our cave, in our victim mentality, and protect ourselves from any more. But what you don't realize is that you've already gained the knowledge, the wisdom, and you've already gained the trust from your mind and your intuition. You just need to put that blind faith in that step forward, and that will give you so much self-empowerment. Page of Swords, a brand new experience. King of Pentacles to stability. The Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, they're the same thing. In this reading, the Emperor. In this, they are the same thing to me, in this energy, because this is talking about strength and being open. The Page of Swords is a brand new, honest, authentic experience that is just about to take place if you let it. So we need to let go of what holds us back. Look, there's the Star again. The Seven of Swords is like taking your experience from this and knowing which part of that experience to leave behind, and that is the way you feel. Because what you're carrying in this pain, or this confusion, or this self-doubt, belongs exactly where you learnt it in the past. We will always be reminded. The Star is not only a wish fulfillment card, or putting your wishes out there, it's also a very healing card where things come into alignment for you. Okay, so this is about when your mind is telling you that you're not good enough, but then you feel so many emotions around it. It's because it's not true. It's a lie. It's like somebody standing in front of you and telling you all these bad things that they've heard about you, and you know that not one of them is true, yet it will still upset you. It's because it's a lie. Because we believe, or this is saying that you believe in the version that you're telling yourself, but only you know whether it's the truth or not. And if there is some aspect of truth, that's where we take accountability and fix it and grow from it and don't make that mistake again. But if you can stare that other person in the face and say, oh, well, that's not very nice. I hope they find some peace. And it's going to hurt, obviously, that somebody's talking that way about you. But it's very cruel to believe those words when you know they're not true. And that's what self-sabotage is all about. So this is like judgment. It's like releasing the judgment, owning up to what you need to own up to, let it go, release it, and stop carrying the past with you. Because I can guarantee you now, a huge percentage of that, there's the 8 of Wands again, a huge percentage of that energy is not even yours. It's just the belief that you hold on to. So the 8 of Wands is this, like, it's your intuition. It's you being guided. Affirmation. So this is very much about listening to your intuition. Commitment. I am committed to my vision. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. This is about taking away the doubt of what you're calling in. What you're putting out there is that's what's coming in. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Let every thought, word and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see, I've dropped one, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it is to a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life. Remember to ask them for help, and know that when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, they will support you. Self-worth. I am confident and worthwhile. Self-worth bestows a sense of confidence, expectation of success, and an ability to love. Decide on clear boundaries and limits, and firmly decline to let others step over them or manipulate you. You will earn respect. When you value yourself, you become open and friendly, slow to take offense, and quick to forgive. Remind yourself that you are likable and lovable. Do not let others press your buttons. Stand tall and confident. With true self-worth, you radiate a golden aura which enfolds others and makes them feel good too. So ask your angel to step into your aura and guide you. Okay? That's about you having trust and faith in all of the noises that you're hearing. Your own voice, others' voices. This is about you putting that belief in yourself all over again. What needs clearing here? What needs clearing? Oh. What needs clearing here, please? I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So this is again all about perspective, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So this is accepting your self-worth, being patient with yourself, and having that confidence that when you take that next step, it's because it's part of your journey. And this is about adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So if we get a card now, because we're talking about a new path forward, let's get the Dragon Path. This is for the collective, and I'll read you the message from the book here. The Dragon Path, message for the collective, for the Dragon Path, please. Father Time and Crystal. I'm sure that came out yesterday. Crystal. If Crystal has swooped into your cards today, she encourages you to add colour, vibrancy or shape to your life in any way you are drawn to. She asks, have you become too rigid in your thinking, expectations or outlook on life? Let me guide you in flowing with the rhythm of your life. I forgot to show you the card. And loosen any feelings of tension from your body. Allow your mind to daydream, let it explore new possibilities, find creative pursuits, and free your soul. Our lives rarely flow along a straight route. They are always full of twists and turns. She goes on to say, learn to follow the ebb and the flow of the tide of your existence here on earth. Struggle and resistance do not serve you. They simply frustrate and vex you. She asks us why we do a job we hate or stay with a partner we can't communicate with if it makes us unhappy. And that's what that happiness card is all about. It's like when you feel happy, you know that you're on the right path. If you feel sad, you know you just need to take a little detour, okay? Be true to yourself, be authentic in your life, and allow yourself to let go of all that doesn't bring warmth to your very being. That's about adversity. Crystal encourages us to follow our dreams, live our joy, and be open to new possibilities. And then we've got Father Time, which is number 4. His message is, now this moment in time is a gift, which is why it's called the present. Allow all time to stop and break your habit of clock chasing. Because in reality, there is only now. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness and let go. The man-made concept of linear time is illusionary. It only serves to fuel the doubts in your life. I am here to guide you to a more tranquil way of being, to be fully present in the moment. He goes on to say, the stresses of your existence are often due to your preoccupation with time. Find your point of center, breathe and let go. Whether these anxieties are from a lack of time or a feeling of not being good enough, nothing is gained by being fretful. Stop setting yourself unrealistic timetables and such high expectations. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. You can achieve without making it so difficult for yourself. You, as human doings, fail to see that much of your stress is unconscious, as it is as natural to you as breathing. Recognize this and release it. With this quietness of mind, Father Time aids you in finding clarity in all life situations and helps you to see the bigger picture, allowing you to reach a new level of understanding. That was absolutely beautiful. I really hope you enjoyed that. And if you could leave a comment, a like, maybe subscribe, that would be absolutely amazing. Take a look in my description box as well, because there's a couple of links. I need to update them as well, but also with the new ones. But also, if anybody wants to book a private reading, then just send me an email to the email only below. There won't be any links in my in the what's it called, the comments section. Okay, thank you. So the more you guys support me by your likes and comments, it encourages me to do so much more, because I know that I'm helping you. Okay, well, thank you so much and see you soon. Bye.